Congratulations on your decision to use AgSpy. To access the AgSpy software, you should type the URL shown here into your browser. You will then see the login page into which you should enter the username and password that have been provided to you. During this tutorial, I'm going to be logged into the demo site. You may use the AgSpy demo site as a tool to learn how AgSpy works. The URL and login credentials for the demo site are shown here. After you enter your username and password, you will be taken to the landing page. Here you will see a map with a pin showing for each of your sites. The pins indicate the location of each probe. Since I have logged into the demo site, we are seeing pins across many different areas. Your login will show you just sites to which you have access. If you have many sites, you may wish to filter what you see by choosing the filter icon. Located in the lower right-hand corner and looking like a magnifying glass, the filter icon gives you various methods by which you may choose to filter. You'll notice that the pins have different colors. These colors indicate the moisture status for the site. We'll explain that more thoroughly shortly. To view data about a specific site, simply click on the site's pin, either located on the map or located in the left-hand column that shows a list of the sites. Here is the page from which you access all information about a particular site. In the lower left side, you'll see the crop image. Information found in the crop image is the depth to which roots have been detected for this site, the depth to which the last irrigation reached, which in this case is 36 inches. For a summary graph that is currently descending, you will see a days to empty number, which approximates the number of days before further irrigation is required. Current weather is shown, and the date and time on which the data was last received from the site is shown. The below-ground image includes a gauge indicating how full of moisture the active root zone is and how full of moisture all sensors are at this time. The Yes score is a new feature just developed that will continue to be enhanced during the 2017 season. For more information about the Yes score, watch the tutorial that covers it. At the bottom of the crop image, you'll see two tabs. The page loads with the Conditions tab chosen. If you click on the Events tab, you'll be able to see and/or modify the events logged for the site. You'll also have the ability to log manual events, thus keeping track of any information you might wish to refer to when analyzing the season's results. In the upper left side of this page, you'll see a list of seasons that have been tracked for this site. The page loads with the current season chosen, but you can view information about any past seasons by clicking on it. In the lower right corner, you will see a back arrow along with 4 tabs. The back arrow will return you to the list or map page depending on where you came from. The Graph tab is the default tab chosen when you decide to view data about a specific site. The graph shown is the summary graph. Above the graph, you will see other graph options such as moisture, EC, and temperature. You may click on any of these tabs to see the other graphs. Use of the graphs is discussed in another tutorial. The summary graph shows the data collected during a growing season for this site. Note that it reflects data for all the sensors at which root growth has been detected. Therefore, the sensors included in the sum graph change over time during the season. In the beginning of the season, it will include just the first few sensors, and toward the end of the season, likely all sensors will be included. At any given point in time, the pin color will reflect the most recent readings for the site. We can use this graph to illustrate the different colors the pin would show at a given point in time. On June 30th, the pin color would have been blue because the current moisture level was above the full point. On July 15th, the pin color would have been green because the moisture level was within the optimum moisture band. On July 31st, the pin color would have been yellow because the moisture level was below the optimum band. If the moisture level ever falls below the orange refill line, the pin color would be red. This has never happened for the season shown on this graph. Now we're back at the map page to discuss a few other things available from here. In the upper right corner, you'll see a few things you can choose. You may choose to look at a list of sites instead of looking at the pins on the map. Once you are looking at the list page, you may click on Map to return to the map view. Both pages will show the same sites and both filter based on any filter options you choose. The three horizontal bars are the way to access the Options page. From the Options page, you are able to choose to receive automated email reports or choose your home page. From the Account tab, you are able to change your password, your email address, or your phone number. This concludes this Introduction to AgSpy tutorial.